Hey guys, what's up and welcome to another episode of the Goodcast Show. So again, today is a first for us at this podcast where we have the first time a member of the Dewan Himpunan Pendukung PAS or DHPP. They are the non-Muslim supporters wing of the Malaysian Islamic Party PAS, and my guest today has been an advocate for interfaith understanding and inclusive political participation, and he's playing a key role in strengthening dialogue between PAS and Malaysia's diverse communities. So it's my honor today to present the Naib Ketua of DHPP Pusat, Dr. Shawn Loh. Doctor, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, good day to you, Mr. Vinod.
Thank you so much for doing this. And again, big shout out to YB Datuk Mumtaz who connected us. So thank you again, YB.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. So, Doctor, let's start with this. Why did you choose to join PAS?
Okay, this is a very interesting startup.
Yeah.
But actually, before I joining PAS, I study a bit of Islamic Quran.
Okay.
Because I feel that why Malaysia so special? We have a few these religions, then our grandparents, great grandparents, then make themselves stay together so peacefully with so many years. So that's why I myself, I'm a Buddhist. So that's why I very understand what is Buddhist practice. So somehow, someday, make me decision to understand more about Islamic.
Okay.
So when I study it, then it's somehow turn me into the wave to the past. So what make me think about past is why past use Islam as a main for mendapil.
Okay.
So then come back into the perlembagaan.
Okay.
Though perlembagaan, our rukun negara is Islam is the
Religion of the Federation.
religion of the right and rasmi for our country.
Yeah.
So what so in turn me to understand more deeply. So the slowly I think is very similar with others. Very similar. Just the practicing they are more consistent praying of every day, and the way the practicing of Islam attract me is all the Quran status, everything is about harmony, peaceful, how we live together. Even the Allah Tuhan state that why they make so many different humans is because they want us to learn from each other. This make me very understand it. So that's why slowly lead me into the past. Then from my because I'm doing my own business also, and NGO more than 20 years. I gather a lot of meet a lot of people, especially Malaysian Indians also. So slowly my friend of Malays also, many of them say, oh, I'm joining a PAS already. So this make me not only want to know more about Islam, they make me want to know more about PAS starting. So that's why I come to know a few friends, and one of the friend is DHPP also. Then he introduced me about this Dewan Himpunan Pendukung PAS. Then only that day I know that PAS have a non-Muslim representative Dewan.
Okay.
So
but what is the role of DHPP exactly in PAS? We know that recently you have been recognized as a Dewan, and according to the press statement that now the DHPP is at the same level as, for example, the other Dewans like Dewan Ulama, etc. But what is the real role of DHPP within PAS?
Okay. Actually, it's a very good questioning, because many people also, they still yet not understand why PAS have this Dewan. Actually, PAS create this Dewan is to make sure everyone that in under their this take care, They not only want to take care of the Muslim people, they want to take care of the nation. In the past of their TASA, they are very jealous. Their TASA, they want to take care of the nation.
Which is
That's
the
why they
pass for
create
all.
this Dewan.
Yeah.
So now past that, we have 5 Dewan. Dewan THPP, Dewan Himpunan Pendukung PAS is one of the Dewan. So why we have 5? There's a meaning lah for me lah, my own lah.
Okay.
We have Dewan Ulama, we have Dewan Pemuda, we have Dewan Muslimat, we have Dewan As-Sabiqin, and Dewan Himpunan Pendukung PAS. So all together, how many Dewan? 5 Dewan.
Yeah.
Each of our human hands, we have 5 fingers.
Okay.
Only we can build one hand. Hand will become a strength. So that's why this come into the picture. We have 5 Dewan. Only we will success. And our role is to make sure everyone being take care by the past in equally.
Okay.
In the Quran also they state, because past follow Quran to manage the pentadbiran.
They use Islamic principle.
Yes,
Yeah.
principle. Once they follow, means they will do it and they believe it, and I'm sure and I feel safe that they will do it and take care all the non-Muslim as well.
But one of the things that your leader, I think, said it 3 years ago, Hadi Awang, President of PAS, said that he relies on DHPP, or he said that DHPP now should go out and secure the vote or the participation of non-Malays in PAS. Another thing was said that DHPP is the ambassador of PAS to the non-Malay community. And on top of all of that, PAS has always said that they prioritize fair governance for all. But do you think PAS leadership in their action, in their statements, have portrayed that effectively? That they are for all?
Of course, in the big umbrella party, there will be a minorly in a different mindset. But overall, since I joined THPP and very close with the pemimpin of the past, I realized that most of them their mindset is very openly. What they do is they think very wise and not the short terms. They want to plan something is very comfortable, harmony way. That's why it seems past just have our own party election. We doesn't see any of the arguments or any of the unnecessary news coming up from the news. We just going out very peacefully, because the pemimpin always say, and especially our President Tok Guru Hadi Awang said, when you get a title or a position, is amanah and tanggungjawab. If you cannot fulfill it, you don't take it, because you have the bertanggungjawab and the responsibility of all of your people.
But is it the case that this tanggungjawab, this amanah to take care of all Malaysians, in the way PAS operates, is it that the president himself considers that he is the leader for all races, or is it within PAS whereby the Malays focus on the Malay community, DHPP focuses on the non-Malay? How is the mentality or the philosophy of PAS when it comes to governing all races?
That's why now THPP come to a picture. Is one of the important role that THPP is like a connection in between the non-Muslim to the Muslim people.
But why must you have a connection between the non-Muslim and the Muslim in Malaysia?
Okay, because all the while in the practice way of Malaysia, since independence until now, the Barisan Nasional, they are using a different party to become a one government form. That's why what we say is UMNO, MCA, MIC.
Yeah.
They use to in a race term of take care of their own people. In the past, we don't practice that. We want to make sure everyone is equal, and now we start to understand how we do a module that everyone can live peacefully. Of course, when something that we want to do, or in the beginning, there might be an issue. But in terms of long way, you can see in the 5 years coming, we will really understand, PAS doing a right track, because we are not only to ensure everyone must follow Islam. Many of them are try to understand how non-Muslim feel, and how is their living way of non-Muslim. That's why many of the pemimpin of past now, they go to the ground and meet the non-Muslim, and just say this year, our this Mooncake Festival. You see a lot of these YBs and our leader of the past make this do the program very well. With,
no, I agree with you, and I think in my experience meeting past leaders, I think behind the curtain, or when they are not in front of a mic, I think they come off as very inclusive, very intelligent people. Even like I said, when I interviewed YB Mumtaz, I was so taken aback by the way she is. But do you think that past is suffering for the sins of its past? Because as you say now, right, Mooncake Festival, all the YBs go down, they celebrate, you know, they're very inclusive. But then at the same time, like if you look at the I Kuning by-elections, when we hear past President Hadi Awang say that, you know, it's not right for non-Muslims to govern Muslims, there is a contradiction, right? And doesn't this contradiction impact how DHPP can actually go out there and get voters?
Okay, in the I Kuning case, I can see it. There's an improving from past, because we can see is the only majority Chinese area is on Coldstream.
Coldstream, okay, yes.
Coldstream, they have more than 1,000 plus Chinese woods there. So from there on, we campaign, and a lot of Chinese, they still wondering how that past can assist in the. But also we don't deny the others DAP like and MC doing very well in there also, because there only one kampung majority Chinese there. They're very easy to take care. And then from the woods we up a few percent the Chinese wood. Secondly, now we have our own cawangan already in Coldstream. Also, we just did it a program of a Mooncake Festival. You can saw it in my content and my news. Even Sinju and Channel Press also got bring it up that we have 100 new members, Chinese members. So this is a very good in terms of showing coming up that past is have the I mean past have this strength, and people of non-Muslims starting to trust yakin.
But that's fair, and I think I want to go into the next segment of this, where because as what was said in the press statement, I think this was 3 years ago, as I said before, that DHPP is now tasked with getting the votes of the non-Malays, right? DHPP has to go to the ground and get the task, and I think several news articles have come out that whereby your party president, your wing president has said that, you know, more and more non-Malays are supporting DHPP and all that. But in your experience, what are the challenges that you face in convincing non-Malay voters to come into PAS when you already have PKR, DAP as options that they would rather go for?
Okay, I don't think that this is a very tough for THPP to getting votes, because TAF is really a very unique party, not same as the others. Even though others also is a much more party,
multiracial,
but PAS is unique, because the unique of the, as I said, they. Of course, if we don't understand about Islam, we will be a bit worried. But so far, I meet so many Chinese, and I ask him, what you worry about the Islam? Because Islam only for Islamic. The non-Muslim, they have their right, they have their own tradition and their religions you can practice. But the past never view sabotage or come and try to control the others' religion. They always let the THPP to take care back the non-Muslim, and whatever the Muslim in past they want to do anything, also they will come and ask for the discussion before they.
But that's, I think, I've also heard YB Mumtaz say that in an interview here as well. But that's, for me, I feel one of the issues I have with DHPP is that, and PAS, because the approach to whenever this question is posed is that, no, we are Islamic party, but we do not infringe on other communities' right to practice their religion and all that. And these Islamic principles are for the Muslim community only. I mean, first and foremost, that's already protected in the federal constitution. So even PAS can't do anything about it, even if they wanted to. But the problem I have is that as a non-Muslim voter, my fear would be that if I vote for PAS, that again you will be overly biased towards the entire Malay Muslim community, and we, the non-Muslims, will be sidelined. Because again, you're saying, no, these principles are only for the Muslims and the rest of y'all can do whatever you want. But we also want to be included in economic development programs and all that kind of thing. So don't you think that rhetoric, the way y'all say that, should be changed? That maybe not so much focus, say, no, Islamic principles only for Muslims, the rest of y'all can do what you want. I mean, isn't that a fear that comes about?
I don't feel about this is a problem, because in our party constitutions, we want to build a better nation with everyone, perpaduan. That's why we have this very good bureau. We call it a national perpaduan national. This perpaduan will work very closely with DHPP. So that's why everything that we will go into the ground to meet the non-Muslim, and what the care and the needs they need us to help. But somehow, if the non-Muslim doesn't give the chances to pass, to lead, how we going to show to you that we have the capable and the ability? Because as I know, many of our past member is a professional.
That's true.
From a different sector, berbagai bidang.
Yeah.
When
in fact, the ulama Dewan is a smaller one.
We don't set a mindset that like a dream. We have to let them get a chance to do it and prove to us. But
then again, I think that would be you answering the question of the voters on the ground as to how relevant is DHPP in the entire PAS framework? Because if, say, as a non-Muslim, I come to you and I say, Doctor, these are the issues that I face and I want PAS to represent and correct this. Will my concerns be included in PAS's overall plan for the country?
Now, that's why THPP have a new Dewan and a new platform, and THPP also have the right to vote in the party. And until to the perlembagaan tertinggi. I means that Dewan Himpunan Pendukung PAS also same as the others Dewan. They have the kawasan one, they have the negeri one, and they have the pusat one. So this different category will help us to connect all around the Malaysia, and until the kampung. After now we have an election. After the election, maybe I will suggest we will set up each of the kampung. We don't care is kampung China, Melayu or India. We will set up a DHPP ketua there. So to make sure everyone can connect with the past. So whatever their needs and whatever they want, anything to change, that we can get the info as faster and sooner.
Okay.
For the party.
Now you are as you said before, you are a businessman, right? So obviously, and especially when it comes to the Chinese community, I think they put a premium on incentives or initiatives that will boost their business, right? I think we can agree on that. When it comes to PAS, do you feel that one of the reasons why the non-Malay community is very afraid of PAS is because the news or the statements that come out even in Parliament are very much focused on Islamic business. For example, like halal and all this. Do you think PAS talks enough about economic empowerment for the non-Muslims, for the Indians, for the Chinese, or business initiatives or ideas on how to boost Malaysia's business and our GDP and all that? Do you think PAS does enough to take part in those conversations?
Okay, my thinking is a bit different way from ordinary, maybe a Chinese businessman, because I do a lot of and go a lot of this international expo. So I meet a lot of international businessmen also, and what their ideas and how they look into the Malaysian market is, we have one very perfectly weapon that we can use is, like just now you mentioned, halal. Our halal is not a normal halal that we recognize our own only. The whole world is recognize our Malaysia halal.
Yes.
Is the best of the best. Even the Arab Saudi, the Indonesian, and the China also, they have 80 million of Islamic people. They are recognize Malaysia halal is the best and number one in the world. We should use this to as a weapon in the economy side also. Actually, halal is nothing to related into Islam. Actually, halal is something formula like ISO.
Yes,
Yeah,
correct.
they're similar.
But the problem with halal is the thing about the halal certification, I think this again goes back to my previous question where the concerns of the Malay, the non-Malays would be that they would be sidelined because the halal certification prioritizes a halal supply chain, which means Malay vendors, Malay business. So what happens to the Indians and Chinese business?
That's why we need now THPP come into the picture. Why I'm in THPP? This is one of my role and my hasrat also. I want to connect the Chinese and the Indians with the Islam, how to understand the Islam way, and they will know our economy, to build up the economy together. That's why I want people to know halal is the weapon that we can play in the economy side. If every company they take the initiative to upgrade themselves into taking the halal certificate, just like you upgrade your factory to taking the ISO. What's the difference between ISO and halal?
ISO
Actually, they are very similar.
Yes,
only the name.
No, I agree, but ISO is more blind to color or race or religion because it's a certification that's recognized across. So you could do business. But halal, what I'm saying is that, again, if DHPP also talks about only halal, then we don't see as non-Muslims where is your focus on things outside of the Islamic umbrella. Can PAS do that? For example, I give you an example. Can DHPP talk about, say, expanding Chinese and Indian businesses in Malaysia to export market to different countries? So those conversations, I think we as voters would like to hear, because I don't think the problem why we don't want to vote for PAS is because it's a Muslim party. I don't think so. But I think that we don't know what PAS wants to do in terms of for us. So, so when you say halal, it still falls under that Islamic umbrella. Is there anything in PAS and DHPP that talks about things outside of that umbrella?
Yes, PAS is doing that as well. That because we have many of our PAS members also, they graduate from the overseas. In the Europe, in the West, some in the Asia Pacific region. So they are very understandly why we should connect to each other and building a better nation. Seems if just now a sample, I took halal as a sample to how we build up the image of Malaysia and promoting the marketing. This is one of the things we can do it. Another terms is PAS also set up many of this team now to how to understand our market internationally, not only for the Muslim and for the non-Muslim. That's why we need more of these non-Muslim people to stay close with DHPP, let us know how they want in the future, which of the country direction they want to be. Because now Malaysia is a very unique country in the world. We have so many different kind of religions and bangsa that we can live in harmonies for so many years. But past have a dream that want to do it better. Because even how we say we are living in a harmony, but also we have this racist issue. But I don't believe this issue, racist issue is from the bottom of the masyarakat. Maybe it's some of the political use it as a weapon to many politics sides to help them to gain the votes from a certain
divide and rule.
Yes, divide, and they don't like. Seems like they don't like to be berpaduan.
Yes.
They want the race to stay in
Easier to
their
govern.
own. Yes, they're easy to govern, but from past a different way. We need a perpaduan, and we want everyone to live in harmony, in equally. That's why we always heard our pemimpin. They always say we need keadilan for everyone. They never say we need keadilan only for Muslim. They say we need keadilan for all.
But I think that's a very blanket statement as well, right? Because when you say you want keadilan for all, in Malaysia, do you think that's achievable? Because we have affirmative action, we have the NEP, we have favoritism towards the Malays and all the they call it the Hak Melayu and all this. So how can you say that you want to be fair when we have all these things in place?
Okay. You come into this question will lead me back into the race issue. Well, we talk about the everything is maybe we related about the religions. Then of course every country have their own perlembagaan, and I lead back into the rukun negara. We have the rukun negara, like you say, whatever already have the perlembagaan, we also cannot change it. We cannot do it. But we only can use the way that be better. That's why PAS come into the picture that DHPP is a big role to help to harmonize.
Okay, so then Doctor, I think it best maybe if you can paint a picture for us. When PAS says that they want to rule people secara adil, what does that look like? Are you talking about equal, say, the admissions into university? Are you talking about equal, I don't know, how does it look like?
That's why PAS Pemimpin, we also have this issue gathering and planning before. If for us, very easy. Now what's happened, if you talk about quota, just now you mentioned, university, problem come from where? It's not about the quota. Problem is come from we lack of our university facility. If we build more, then this issue should be not a problem anymore. Because many of others country now, they even supporting the young generation until they graduate from the university. Why can't Malaysia today, we can't do it? Because not of the about the people. It's about the leader who governs the Malaysia.
It's about political will.
Yes, political will.
Yeah.
But for past, we have emphasized that we will build more, and like something like the school, university,
hospitals and all that.
of course, transport. We need something transport that's suitable back for the Malaysian. Not that we think that we need a new train, then we build a lot of trainways. No, we have to do the strategy that's suitable for the locals. This is the most important. Hospitalized. Also, we need more hospital. But I don't know. I didn't feel that now the government is look into the main of the problem. I didn't saw it lah so far.
No, fair enough. So I think it would be nice, I think for me as a voter as well, I would love to hear what PAS would like to do in terms of when it comes to economy, technology, the future lah. I think that's PAS should take that effort lah. But let's take a step back a bit and look at the Perikatan National Coalition, which you guys are in. There's a lot of issues about PAS and BERSATU now, right? But I want to take a look at DHPP because in your coalition you have MIPP, which is an Indian party. You have Gerakan, which is it says is a multiracial party. You have BERSATU in the BERSATU, it's a wing in BERSATU, that multiracial wing, and you have DHPP. Is it an overcrowded space for you all there? I mean, how do you, as part of DHPP, maneuver these other parties and wings that are also looking to get more non-Malay votes on their side?
Okay. Actually, it's nothing will create a problem if we teach everyone to learn that firstly, what I said, that the jawatan and the pangkat is amanah for bertanggungjawab. Since once we understand this, we will not rebut for ourselves. We think for everyone. This is the first. Secondly, if you say that now the PN component has a lot of same party, party like Gerakan, same like DHPP, like MIPP also in the same way, we don't seem any problem because if we use another way to look like PH now, they have more party components in one issue. If there's more component in the one component, more party in one component, it will be an issue. Then now we can see PH have many issues than PN lah. So better we let PN to be the government better. But I don't seem PN have the problem. Yeah. Of course lah. Sometimes maybe.
But then you do have a problem now, whereby BERSATU and PAS have named their PM candidate.
Okay.
So who's going to win?
Yes.
Who should be Prime Minister?
No, actually, every party have their own rights to name their own candidates of PM. But at the last, everyone will sit to discuss nicely, and believe me, we will have the one the only one, and he really can manage and bring the better nation and in a harmony ways.
But obviously you would say that the past candidate would be a better PM lah. Obviously, right? You're part of DHPP, but you
of
won't?
course, if you let me to decide, hopefully it's from the past lah. But in terms of we need to respect of each others. That's why we have to choose the better one. I cannot say only the past have the better one. Every party component have their good ones, but in the end, we let the pemimpin tertinggi to decide.
Fair enough. But in this case, when PAS names a Prime Minister candidate, do you think that Perikatan Nasional will be better served with a BERSATU candidate as PN because they come across as more moderate as opposed to PAS, which has this perception of, it's a religious party and I would say conservative. So do you think it's better for Perikatan Nasional as a whole if BERSATU become the leader?
Okay, I cannot. I don't agree that BERSATU is the leader of all the component. We are equally in the component. But if for me, my own, I think like now people votes, which is the majority.
You mean the parties?
Yes.
PAS the strongest
why,
party in
why they vote PAS? Because they believe PAS can do it, can let the people and the nation have a better future. But that's why they choose to vote PAS.
But PAS's success has been notably in the more rural states. the northern states. Do you think in the coming elections, PAS will fare better in the southern states, especially, and also the more urban states in our country?
Yes, because the fourth state already shown that what that is people can live together. Of course, there might be some of the issue that always another party will take and make it as a big topic. But in terms of overall, isn't now Selangor, Johor, Wilayah don't have this kind of issue? I think will be more on that. But only that the some of the media is by the governments. So that's why some we can see it, some already suddenly disappear. This is we can say about like the human right lah. But this is we are not the topic for today lah.
No, but recently, of course, the Ketua of DHPP Pusat, Mr. Bala Subramaniam, was he in a speech he basically recited a verse from the Quran in Arabic, right, which got mixed reaction, right. When I look at that, of course, I have no issue with him talking about the Quran or speaking. I mean, that's fine. That's just a language and that's just a religious book. It's fine. But do non-Muslims in PAS carry the label of a second-class citizen if they do not conform to the Islamic ways?
No, there's no such things.
Okay.
Because
so is your voice as loud as your senior leaders?
No, actually, as I understand, PAS, they never force people to join Islam. Never.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that that's fair. I think let's all agree to that. Yeah. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if I don't talk about Islam, or if I don't like what he did, right, recite a Quranic verse, then I cannot be my voice is not as loud. That means I'm inferior to the other members who are maybe even Muslim.
Okay. Mr. Bala Subramaniam as a Ketua DHPP, of course, he has his own role. He has his own responsibility. From the way as a member, as I look at him, is not a big issue because he studies this Ilham. Ilham is something class, the same course, is a gazetted diploma, is what is Islam. So he very understand about the Islam. The peak of the Quran he wrote on the in the Mutama is he want to take a point that to let everyone understand how good is the Quran say the words for everyone.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that he want to show that we need to be more Islam than ours. Like same thing I talk about mine personally. Did I talk about Islam so far? I'm go around Malaysia to enter a lot of program, event, meets a lot of people. Never. I everyone have their own role. And I believe that every of us can get a different mindset of a non-Muslim back if we have a different, like I said, we have a different leader and a different leadership. Many of the different bidang will get suitable for if many types of the mindset people.
So you're saying that PAS's way ideology is always be inclusive?
Yes, we are the unique party that will do something not like before. The means something that is we will do it better and we will do it more carefully about the nation the nation.
I'm always curious about PAS. Like as you said, PAS is a very unique party. I think the most unique party of all the parties because if you look at PAS's history during the 60s, I think around the time of 1969, all that when PAS, I can't remember what's the name of PAS then. It was a different name, but they were part of the Socialist Front. They were part of the people who put forth the People's Perlembagaan and all this, right? So they were very loud. They were very people-centric party, and. But I've always wondered, I have no problem with Islamic principles used to rule. For instance, if PAS were to come to power, I would like to see them extend the concept of zakat to all Malaysians. See, that is using an Islamic element for all Malaysians. So that means every Malaysian must contribute to zakat, and zakat is used to help all Malaysians, all the B40s and all that. Is that something that would happen under a PAS government?
Okay. When I think there's many of the things that we are just predict. We do a predict, but this that we don't know will happen or not. Of course, if PAS come into the governments, we will look into before we sustain any of the perlembagaan. We will see, is it this suitable for everyone? Only we will emphasize and we will put it as a new perlembagaan. We will not do it as they want, as they think, because we have to look past very differently now, before, because before PAS, of course, is an Islamic party. They will do whatever to protect their Islamic. This is their responsibility. Of course, like MCA, DAP, they should do very well to protect their own Chinese community. But this is their own responsibility for the party. I mean, this is what their job lah. Same like PAS lah. But now PAS is different. They are multiracial. They have THPP. Of course, we have to look PAS in a differently.
So will in the coming elections, will we see non-Muslim or non-Malay members of PAS, whether in the Pusat or in the Dewans, will they be standing for MP seats?
Yes, I think.
Are you standing?
I cannot say. I leave this to be the pemimpin to decide. If they see I have the ability, they can give me the chance. If I don't have, why should we don't let others?
No, it's fair, but I think it's important if PAS. I think PAS is in a very unique position compared to DAP, and of course PAS has 4 states, 4 chief ministers, and the biggest party in Parliament now. So if they were to come to power, I would like to see more non-Malay faces in Parliament, because they still have to represent the Chinese and the Indians, right? So is that in the plan? Has that been discussed?
Okay. Sure, we have our own plan, but in the end, when announced, everyone will know lah. So I take one example.
Okay.
If like Mr. Vinod, you asked something similar this question, because people will think that, is it PAS only saying they will do it equally, or they will prove? But one example already proved.
Okay.
When the PAS get to this senator seat, one they give to PAS member, one they give to our DHPP current ketua, Mr. Bala Subramaniam. So this already announced that the PAS, they are ready to welcome the non-Muslim to work together to make a better nation.
Okay.
This is a
nice.
proof.
That's a proof, exactly.
Yes.
That's fantastic that we have proof.
Yeah.
Now, I want to go to you, and you are the Ketua DHPP Melaka.
Yeah.
PAS in Melaka, I would think, is the same as PKR in Kelantan. It's very difficult. It's an upward struggle. I'm sure you know. How has been your experience like trying to convince Melakans to come to DHPP?
Okay. As first, I don't take it as I want to convince them. I want to make friends with them.
Okay.
This is the way I want to be now in Melaka. Because if you want people to be part with you, we don't force. We let them suka rela hati. I want them to feel that me can do it better, but not by do something to convince, yakin them. I want to do something that let them feel very comfortable. One day they will understand, why we should trust PAS. I want to do it something special, differently way.
Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully it won't take too long because somehow we are a political party. We also need to get more seat. Only we can show and prove to them. If they don't trust me, I cannot do anything. If they trust me, they give us past chances to lead. Then we will show to them we are the better. Do you realize that mostly the adun and the state that the past already won, they will stay as long.
Except Terengganu lah. Terengganu sometimes can swing lah.
Sometimes lah. But Terengganu last GE already proved to you 33 or 32. This is a example, a proof that why people trust past. But you don't let the past chances. We cannot prove to everyone. We need to prove, but we need the chances.
But okay, again, if we look at that, I think that again boils down to the fact that past has not done enough to showcase what they will do for the country. I think it boils down to that. I give you one example. For me personally, in the 2008 elections, my voting station is Padang Jambu, Melaka. I voted for PAS. I voted for PAS because at that time was anything but BN, right? And I think a lot of people have no problem voting for PAS. I remember there was one image of the Chinese girl at one protest wearing the PAS head scarf. No one has a problem. But PAS has not demonstrated or even tabled in Parliament what they will do for the Malaysian economy. Like, I've never heard a PAS member say, okay, this is what we are going to do to increase our GDP, to reduce our debt, to promote business, to explore new markets. It's always halal, umbrella, the Islam. So I think that's a problem. But we have touched that many times. But I think I'm just countering to what you're saying. Now, we saw recently in Parliament, Perikatan Nasional had tabled their alternative budget. Not really tabled, they just came and criticized lah. And one of the hero messages from there, sound bites, was that you hear your Ketua Pembangkang say that he's going to give 600 a month, 6,000 or something to the families and all that. Does this agree with PAS's ideology? Is this the way that they want to win election, by throwing money?
Actually, some of the argument that I cannot answer behalf of my party, because I'm not in the parliament yet. If when the time I'm parliament, you can ask me the parliament.
Please come back when you're in parliament. Please come back.
Yes. But I can prove to you now is back to just now the question that in 2008, maybe from that time, PAS not majority yet for the perpaduan, but now it's different. Now it's totally different because when the times goes by, PAS keep on updating.
But is this
now
difference?
You see the URA and UR.
Yes, you guys are very vocal.
PAS is coming out not only for the issue of the Islamic or Halal things. This is the nation.
But is this difference in approach or a sort of evolution of PAS? Is it forced or was it planned? Because is it now a case where PAS is so close to power? It's never been like this before. Before this, it's always been either Kelantan, Terengganu, Kelantan conform lah, Terengganu, and then. But now they are a big party. So is this they have to evolve? Like for example, now finally I hear PAS members talking about Indian issues, talking about RMK 13's allocation for Indians, Mitra, Tamil schools. They want to introduce Tamil and Mandarin in schools and all that. So is PAS doing this sincerely, or is it because they are forced to do because now they're in a position that they need all the votes to take over Putrajaya?
Okay, just now I said the PAS never force anyone to do anything. They never force people to join Islam. They never force people to do something they don't like.
No, I agree. But I'm saying, is PAS forced?
Yes. PAS do it because they gazetted, they want perpaduan. They gazetted because they want perpaduan. That's why they are updating and upgrading ourselves in the PAS party. Please, let us really understand and following past leader what they're going to do in now and on the track and the direction.
Definitely.
When you follow like one of our MP said, tak kenal maka tak cinta. Means that if you don't take yourself opportunity, approach yourself to understand how you know that past can do it. But I believe my party can do it when you give the chances for us.
Okay.
We will show it, we will prove it.
Now, so back to Melaka now, because that's your space, that's your area. What has been the response of the people towards DHPP coming into Melaka?
Okay. As I said, I don't force.
No, I understand. What's their response?
The response so far, very good, because Chinese, they said everyone come to feedback to me, not in Melaka also, or Malaysia. They said PAS should have a Chinese representative because they need someone really is understand Chinese to represent them in the party and work together. They accepted PAS, but they worry because many of the before cases that manipulating by the media that PAS is an extremist party.
Yes,
but
that's true.
Actually not.
Yeah,
Because
the
like
media has
I
been unfair
said
to PAS.
again, tak kena maka tak cinta. Means that we have to understand each other and we work together. Only we know that this is a better way.
Is now the ideal time for DHPP to actually get the votes, because we are seeing a lot of frustration among voters. I think the main frustration would be that a lot of the promises that were said, were thrown at us during the past elections has not been fulfilled. We see a lot of instances where even in the Kuning by-elections, you saw PSM even beat Perikatan in 3 different polling stations. These are weird things that never happened before. I think they secured 500 more votes in Kuning, if I'm not mistaken. So is this the perfect time for DHPP to capitalize to get the Chinese votes in?
Yes.
I mean the non-Malay.
Yes, I think it's the time for us. Because people now they want change. They want something new. Yeah. So we can show them that we are changing. We want to change to a better nation. But we need to prove them we need the power into the pentadbiran. If we just saying and not getting the chance, it's no point that we promise so much that we can't prove to them. Yeah, we need change. We must get into the pentadbiran. We have to take the pusat. Only we can show to the people that PAS is ready for it.
Okay, this is another thing that I think people may have concern about when it comes to PAS. If you look at internationally, the examples of Islamic ruled countries or either the governance is based on Islam can be here or there. For example, if you look at Indonesia, it's a bit more it's much more moderate, more and it's different. If you look at Saudi Arabia, that's another example. So if PAS is in power, what sort of Malaysia can we see?
I think Malaysia will be the world's first Islamic country. The better, the nation is better than
everybody else.
Because we are multiracial. We can show it. We can be the image of the Islamic country of the world.
Okay.
We like Saudi, majority is Islam.
Yeah.
Like Indonesia also, but in Malaysia we can really become the first world Islamic country use the rasmi of the Islam, but we live in all the perpaduan and the different religions together. Okay. We can show it.
Now, Doctor, just to bring this to a close, I want to focus on you and your political career as well. You are quite a big guy in DHPP, and you are the Ketua Melaka. You are you're Naib Ketua of the DHPP Pusat. What's the future like for you?
For the now on, I just want to concentrate my strategy plan. My strategy plan is how to get more non-Muslim to understand PAS and we work together. This is my future lah. For me lah, is my future lah. I don't ask for more because as I understand PAS so well, so many years they're practicing. We work for the community. You are not work for the jawatan. This is what once we get the amanah and the jawatan, we have the responsibility. We are not answer to ourselves. We are answer for everyone. So
Fantastic.
that's why I put myself. My strategy is not myself. My career. I put myself. My strategy is for the community.
What issues would you prioritize? Do you think should be focused on when it comes to community?
The issue for me is if I have the chances lah.
Yeah. You will. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks. So education.
Okay.
The first education. Because without the good education, we cannot build a better nation in the future.
Yeah.
Second is the transport. Transport means that not the public transport must be the public transport. Somehow maybe government should be thinking about the subsidies, about the petrol, and maybe the taxes, about the car taxes. The third one is the human. I mean these properties lah, about the properties, because now seems like so many of the developer, they keep on building but without a residency. Is it we have to be reconsider like the pricing, or maybe the government should make some flexible friendly loan for the people who easy to own a home. This we should have to be aware and more consideration for it, because if these three things we can control by nicely, I don't think our community and citizen life have a big
It'll
effect.
remove a lot of burdens.
Burden.
All right. So thank you so much,
Yes.
Doctor, for coming
thanks.
on. Big thank you for you.
Mr. Vinod.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, guys, that was Dr. Shawn Loh. He's a Naib Ketua of DHPP Pusat. He's also the Ketua Melaka for DHPP as well. And I had a fun time conversing with him. And I'm very happy to see now that past members are coming out and coming on this podcast. And, we can really get to know them and remove all the misconceptions and really come up with a proper understanding of what their core principles are and what they want to do. And for the coming general elections, we can make the right choice. So we hope to see you again, Doctor. Please invite more of your people to come on this podcast. They are always welcome. We can continue having these very robust discussions. I think it's very important for PAS and for us, the voters, to know you all. So thank you so much, guys, again. We have more interviews coming up. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.